Do you want to know how to actually find a winning dropshipping product? And are you tired of watching endless amount of all the DS sponsored videos? Well, then you've come to the right place. My name is Rasmus Steenberg. I've been doing e-com for the last 2 years. I went from a broke uni dropout to now being a multi-millionaire at the age of 24. I have tested over 100 products since I've started. And now I'm doing more than $1 million a month in revenue. And in this video, I'm going to be taking you through the entire process of where to find the products, what you're looking for, and how to determine if it's actually a winning product. And why is finding a winning product so important? Well, it's actually the most important thing of your dropshipping business. Because if you have 10 out of 10 ads, 10 out of 10 store, but your product sucks, nobody's going to buy. And sure, some fake gurus will say, oh, it doesn't matter about the product, it's all about the marketing and angles and whatever. If they're saying that, there's a good chance that they're actually a fake guru because the product is 100% the most important part. So let's just get started with my favorite tools. The first thing I want to talk about is the free tools that everybody can use. There's Ad Library, TikTok Burner, and Instagram Burner. Let's look at Ad Library first. The issue with the free tools is they are way more a grind than the paid tools. But there's also a possibility of seeing products that you would never see in the paid tools because the paid tools is not able to capture every single product that goes out. But on the free tools, especially Ad Library, you have access to all current Facebook ads that are running right now. So how to actually use this tool? Well, let's hop into my computer and I'll show you how. So first, what I like to do is always put the United States in because we want to find products that are already selling well in the markets that we want to sell in. Because if, for example, you start to product research in, example, Germany or Sweden, in the European markets that are way smaller, there's a high likelihood that the product you're going to see is already being sold in the US, but it might be super saturated. So you cannot use the product research you're doing in those markets and take them to the US. Because usually what happens is somebody sees a product that's selling well in the US and then they take it to Germany or Sweden or some other European market. But that's not what you want to do. You want to compete in the big five because you want to make really big numbers instead of a few hundred K a month. So, United States and category, you do all ads, and then you can type in keywords. So, as an example, you want to do either niche-related keywords or you want to do very broad dropshipping keywords. And what is niche keywords? Well, that is something like pets, dogs. Let's just put in dogs. See here what comes up like this. And now all you're gonna see is people advertising for some kind of dog product. And the issue is here is when you do this, there's gonna be a lot of different products that are not dropshipping. As here you can see some service stuff. Here's probably a dropshipping product already.
Dog's anxiety turning your home into a stress zone.
Great hook here.
Non-stop barking, scratching up your furniture.
This might actually be, let's see what kind of product this is. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's some diffuser. Anxiety diffuser for pets. I don't know if that works, but this is a very cool product at least. And a great product we've seen already.
Watch what this dog teaches his new...
See if we can find something else just by scrolling here or something cool. Could be sick if we found a winning product.
Ever wonder if your cat gets bored and lonely while you're not at home? Well, I found the perfect solution that they can't resist.
Again, great ad here.
And it has been a total game.
A little bit of saturated product here, but again, we just found it by scrolling in 2 minutes. We already found 2 potential products. One more here again. So as you can see, there's a lot of dropshipping products to be found if you just search niche-related keywords. If you want to go more broad, you can type in something like "get yours today," which is a very, very normal ad copy keyword in dropshipping. And again, if we scroll down here already, this is for sure a dropshipping product. It looks good. Let's see what it is. Some kind of suitcase. Might be a branded. No, this is for sure a dropshipping store. Somebody just launched their ads.
Why would I buy Sanji's lighter?
Again here for sure, dropshipping. So as you can see, just by scrolling here, we find, again, this we just saw when we search up dogs. So as you can see, we find a lot of different products just by searching up different keywords. So what we're gonna do is look at all the products, collect them into a page, whatever you find that catches your interest and fits the criteria which we just talked about before. Put them into a sheet and then go look for more products. And let's say you have no more keywords you wanna search up. What you can do is actually go inside these ad copies here and find something to search on. So example, here we have kids. Let's try and search up kids, which is another niche keyword we can search up here. Again, then we'll see a lot of different other products. See if we can find something that's also dropshipping here. Might be a little bit longer. Here, this is for sure dropshipping. This is actually a pretty cool product, not gonna lie. Some kind of dress. I think this is actually a really good product. And I'm very sure that this is... Don't do this on your store, by the way. Don't ever do that. That's a very bad idea. This is a really cool product, and I would actually maybe go ahead and test this. I think this is really cool. But this is how you can use ad library for your advantage. Some other really, really good free tools that I have had really good success with is the TikTok burner method and Instagram burner method. And this is a very known product research method at this point in time. The only difference is you're looking for Facebook related products that you can run on Facebook and not products you can run organically. So whenever you do it on your TikTok burner and your Instagram burner, you want to keep in mind that you're looking for Facebook products and products that fits the criteria given earlier in this video. And just to explain the burner method very quickly is that you create a new TikTok or Instagram account. You then search up terms related to dropshipping. You interact with this content and then you just scroll in your For You page and then you will get suggested videos of other dropshipping products and dropshipping brands. And this is a really good way of finding products that are not yet on Facebook, which you then can take directly from TikTok with a lot of great content directly to Facebook. This has a really high winning rate, but it's a lot longer grind and it's a lot harder to find those really good and juicy products. Facebook ad library is very good for more controlled searches. So if you're looking up some kind of specific niche or specific type of product, it's way easier to find ads and competitors that way. But from TikTok and Instagram is also really good because it's not always the same products that go viral on each platform. So you always have something new to see. So if you don't have the biggest budget, I would suggest doing all these free methods to really find the best possible products to have the highest chance of success. Now for the paid tools. There's a few different paid tools. There's a lot of different ones. There's always new ones coming out all the time. But there's one tool that I particularly like and I think is very, very good at this point in time. And that is Winning Hunter. So let's just hop back into my PC here. So this is the Winning Hunter platform. This is a little bit like the ad library, but there's more controlled variables when you're searching. So as you can see here, there's a search button. That's the same as on ad library, the keyword search. You can select where to see the keywords in. I would just suggest you to put all. Then you can select the countries that are targeting in. So exactly like the ad library before. Then you can do the website type. I would suggest you just to do Shopify. Language. It doesn't really matter if you pick the country. And most likely you're gonna pick the top 5 countries. Just leave this one blank. Active ads, leave this one blank as well. Ad spend, leave this one blank as well. I see they put the best filter here. I don't agree because it's very hard to determine how much ad spend they're actually having. So don't care about this one. Sort by date, found date. Yes, I'll just put it at this. This one I will put at sort from high to low as well. Scaling, just put nothing here. Media type, I will either go for videos or images, but doesn't really matter too much. Page type, don't put anything. Niches, don't put anything as well. And that is pretty much it. You can also do just like this. You say big 5 winners. This is also a great way of just searching. And you can see here's already a lot of different products here, which we can see. I will just do last seen. Bang. That's one of my most liked features. So we can see what is actually being seen right now. And then again, we can go up to the same keywords feature as last time. So let's just do dogs again. Now we have filtered out most of the non-related products. So all the service providers, products that are most likely not dropshipping, we have sorted out because we are using the Winning Hunter platform. As you can see now here, there's a lot of different products already here. So a lot of cool products. This one is a very well-known one, old winner. This one is kind of funny. This is actually really funny, I'm not gonna lie. I think this product would be really good for organic. I don't think it will be the best for Facebook ads, but this product is really, really funny. Not gonna lie. Let's see if there's anything else here. This is also old winner. Sure, great product as well. As you can see, we have a lot more dropshipping products than we have before. None of them is really anything else. This is also a really good product. Actually, I like this a lot. This one is great. I think this one is actually really cool. Yeah, this actually might be a winner. Not gonna lie. This is a good product. What else is here? Yeah, a bunch of different products. So as you can see, this is a little bit more controlled variables than it was before on the ad library platform. Here we don't have any service providers. we don't have any products that are not dropshipping, which is the biggest benefits of using paid tools. So again, here on Winning Hunter, scroll with whichever product you see that fits 1, 2 or more criterias. You enter into your sheet and then keep looking for more products. Then some other honorable mentions is Minier or AdSpy. I had great success with these in the past. They work a little bit similar to Winning Hunter in terms of the filters. They have a little bit less variables to choose from in terms of the filters, and the amount of ads you see on there is also way lower than on Winning Hunter, because on Winning Hunter, probably around 80% or more of the ads that go live, where Minier and AdSpy most likely only has around 50%. But not to say they're still very good tools, but if I had to pick, I would go for Winning Hunter right now, in the market that we are in right now. But the other tools are also great. I had success with them in the past. My biggest winner was actually found on AdSpy, so I cannot say anything bad about them. Now, before I'm going to show you where to actually look for these products, let's actually discuss what a winning product is and what the criteria is for a winning product. Because it's actually quite funny, every single winning product has some kind of similarities and criteria that matches with every single product. And a lot of people on here on YouTube, a lot of the fake gurus will all tell you, oh, it needs to be a trendy product, it needs to have a wow factor, it needs to be problem solving, it's whatever. There's a lot more criteria than these. And there should always be minimum amount of criteria before you even test a product. In my opinion, there's 3 criteria that I always look for in all of my products. And the first one is passionate niche. So what is a passionate niche, you may ask? It's basically something that people can be very passionate about. As examples, we have pets, so dogs and cats. We have babies, so they're newborn, toddlers, or kids in general. We have cars, because people are very passionate about their cars. We have different sports, we have gaming, we have household products, cleaning products. All these are passionate niches where you can target the consumer on Facebook, and there's a target audience you can speak directly to. This will not only help you create your marketing, but it'll also help you create your store in a language that speaks directly to the customer. And what happens when you speak directly to someone? The conversion rate increases, and the likelihood of you being profitable also increases. The second thing is actually what I mentioned in the beginning, problem solving, but also take a little bit further, insecurities, okay? So if you can solve either a problem for the customer or an insecurity for the customer, it will be even easier for you to create your marketing if you have one person you can directly speak to and something where you can improve their life so much that the customer feels like they can't live without it. If you already have these 2 criteria, well, the product is looking really, really good. And the third thing is high perceived value. So let's take 2 products for an example. You have 2 products where they both have a cost of goods of $10, but one of them looks like a product that should be costing 10 times that. But because the product is so high perceived value to the customer and it feels like they're getting a really good deal, this is one of the best criteria to be able to scale your product to not 6 figures or 5 figures, but 7 figures and beyond. Of course, you could say if you're a little bit more advanced person, you can create bundles around your product or different offer types around your product. But for a beginner, this is kind of hard. So I would focus on having high perceived value in the product alone. An honorable mention to the criteria, which I always try to look for as well, is if the product has good content out there which you can borrow in the beginning. Of course, I'm not condoning stealing content from online. I'm just saying, whenever you launch a product for the first time and there's a lot of content you can borrow from TikTok or Instagram, it's a little bit easier and a little bit less time consuming than getting it created yourself. And when the product is working, you can reinvest the profits into content, making it easier and more streamlined to scale. So these are the most important criteria to think of whenever you're looking for a product. Let's talk a little bit about why different products work and some actually don't work. If you, for example, find a product that fits all the criteria, but it still doesn't work, there's still a million other things that could go wrong in the process. But I would say 99% of the time, it's one of these 3 things. One is the perceived value of the product, meaning, as we just talked about before, the product doesn't make sense and doesn't justify the price tag on the product. 2, it's your marketing and your ads, because this is the second most important thing of your funnel, having good creatives that really makes the customer want to buy and own this product. And the third thing, also important but the least important, is your store. Let's say your store looks like ass. Nobody's gonna buy from a store that looks like ass. Or if it's not even working, let's say your payment provider is not set up correctly and people can't check out with credit card, then you'll lose more than 50% of your customers. But on the other end, if PayPal doesn't work, you'll also lose around 40% of your customers. So each and every time, also make sure that your store works properly. And if you guys want me to make a video about perceived value and how to create the best performing ads and store, please let me know down in the comments. I'll make sure to make a video ASAP. And lastly, let's talk about the key factors of the products that I have sold that have generated more than 5 million bucks with just one product. And just to show that I'm not actually capping, here is my biggest store. As you can see, it has now done 5.4 million roughly. And you can see as I scaled it here, we started 20K, 50K, and now $500,000 a month. And the key factors with this product is a few things. One, it's in a very, very, very passionate niche, the most passionate there is out there. Sorry, I cannot reveal this on YouTube. I would love to do that, but I don't want any more copycats, and you may figure out the product. And the second factor is it has an insane high perceived value. This product is very, very, very cheap to source, but it looks like $1 million. So I'm able to charge a really high premium and so forth, also creating a really high profit margin for myself. And then the third thing, of course, it's not problem solving, but I can create specific scenarios and situations where it actually could be problem solving. So this is all about the marketing again. But because it's in a passionate niche, I can tailor the message so that the customer understands that I'm talking to them. And that is key factors that goes in all my best winning products that have generated me so many millions at this point, only 2 years into my journey. I hope this gave you a little bit more insight on how to actually find winning products. If you are out there right now and need a little bit more explanation, or if you want to join an actual mentorship to kickstart your journey in dropshipping, I'll have a link to my mentor's YouTube channel down in the description. I don't have a course myself. I don't sell anything at all. So I hope you want to trust my message when I say that this is how I find my winning products. Also in the description below, I've left some affiliate links for the tools that I've shown in this video. If you want to sign up with my links and give me some more money, I'll be happy. If not, then it's okay as well. But I just want to round the video off by saying good luck, and I trust you got this.